J1S Baseball Academy. Founded in Bakersfield, California, J1S Baseball Academy aims to improve the lives of the youth in our local community. In just 2 short years, J1S Baseball Academy has managed to expand its service area to include many of Kern County's outlying cities. The core values of the Academy revolve around improving individual on-field performance and off-field character, using America's oldest pastime to heal our youth and save the future of Kern County.
We started school about 2 years ago, October 2012. We went into planning. We ran our first operations in the summer with the summer camps was the first thing we did. And in those summer camps, we decided that we were going to add not only elite baseball skills training, but we were going to add in a nutritional aspect and an educational aspect. I come from South Central Los Angeles in the late 80s, early 90s, when it was one of the most dangerous places in the country. And it's amazing to me that not only was I able to graduate with a college degree, I go and talk to my buddies that I played baseball with and football with growing up as a kid, and a lot of them have the same values, same dedication to helping the community, and a lot of them went to college. So when I look at Bakersfield and we're talking about childhood obesity and low performance in school and gang violence is on the rise, I actually think that there's an alternative method. I actually think that we can use baseball and football and these type of sports to help these kids. What we found was a lot of these kids, they play so much video games, spend so much time in the house, they don't know basic games. So we play a game called Ultimate Pick'em. There's 4 guys catching, the kids are running around, and they're trying to get everybody out. We play it every day, the kids love it. It does 2 things. It does, 1, it keeps them active. It's the most running they have in the whole camp, and it's fun. So they're exercising, having fun. 2, because there's 2 balls and there's so much going around, as far as the baseball, it starts to teach the kid to look for the next play. Because there's another ball and he's got to catch this one and throw it back. So it allows us to teach baseball, keep them active, and teach them a game that they'll probably play once the camp is over. For us, we believe that we can teach this kid the highest level of skills in the sport while also instilling core values that stay with them long after the game is over. So we've actually made it a mission to improve our program participants' performance both on and off the field. We incorporated what we call the Fuel the Body program. And that's an active learning program that we start off at the beginning of the day and we stretch these kids out and they have exercises that they do. But while we're doing that, we teach them 10 muscle groups: calf muscles, hamstring, groin, quadriceps, hip flexors, abdomens, deltoids, triceps, biceps, and obliques. Also, what we do is a part of the Fuel the Body program as a snack each day at the camp. We have 4 core fruits that they have: oranges, watermelon, bananas, and apples, where we explain the nutritional value. And we also have a number of different fruits that we just have them try, because our belief is the more fruits these kids try, the more they're like. So after we stretch, have our snacks, we go into the baseball skills training. And we're teaching these kids rounding reads, running through the bag, getting their triangles, stretch and wind up, explosion on the hips, high-level stuff that is taught generally by personal trainers for $100 an hour. We're teaching these kids 3-4 hours of this level of instruction. And then we generally finish the camps with what we call our baseball math program, which is derived from our Mars project, which is the math achievers and active readers. Now what we do with that is we talk to the kids about, watch your favorite baseball game and write a paragraph on what happened. we believe two things will happen to that. A lot of these kids don't spend that much quality time with their parents. So we believe that actually having homework, that is you spend some quality time with your mom and dad, or your grandpa or your uncle, and at the same time, them actually writing out paragraphs using nouns, adverbs, and all the stuff they learned in school, it keeps them sharp. The biggest thing we do with academics is that all of my coaches are trained in making these kids understand that you're a scholar athlete, that playing sports is a privilege you get for being a good student. So we instill in these kids that you need to work as hard in school as you're working on your swing or your curveball or catching a fly ball. Because if you don't get it done in school, then you can't get on the field. I had parents emailing me report cards and kids just really getting serious in school because they were serious about baseball.
These two gentlemen, Coach Jones and the other gentleman, have really impressed me, the way they connect with the boys. You know, I've been working with the boys, but I've noticed that they have, I'm going to say, improved tremendously with the instruction that they've been getting in this camp.
I've watched other coaches teach my son over the years, and he progresses little by little, but in a 4-day span, it completely turned his game around. And he's become a completely different baseball player. And that's all testaments to the coaches.
It has given particularly my son an opportunity to grow that he hasn't had in a couple of seasons. And so he's really enjoyed being up here and being involved in this kind of program.
I watched them after Coach Jones was talking about the different techniques and the different, testing the waters and your stance and flashlight and all of that. And I could see them implementing those. I could see when they're running to first base. I could see them doing that, the triangle, and the boys talking to me about it and telling me that, they paid attention to themselves when they were batting, and that's what they said, that I did this.
The parents have actually, after the camps, they said, this is so good. Can you come back in January and run winter camps? Because my son is having tryouts and we think we can get the whole league out there. And those are the type of responses we got. They really felt good that people appreciated what we were doing. They respected and understood what we were trying to do both on the field and off the field for their kids. The parental response has been tremendous. We get the letters, we get the emails, but one of the most amazing things I saw this year is that parents were donating fruits and vegetables for these kids. They were actually calling. We actually had a group from Arvin, drive from Arvin to Tehachapi. And each city we went to, it was another group of parents that after the first day, they were so impressed by the camps that they felt the need to contribute. We're trying to get the word out because we do want to expand our services throughout Kern County. We do want to make an impact on kids all over the county in terms of education, health, and get baseball all around better here. Because at the end of the day, it's no fun losing. It's no fun not being very good at the game. I can't instill the values of education and health and all the other things I want to do off the field if the kid's not having fun on the field. I would recommend this to anyone with a son or daughter that's been looking to get them active, been looking for something positive for their child. And it doesn't even matter if they're into baseball now, because when they leave our camps, they'll see the game in a whole new light. And our goal, again, is to benefit these kids much larger than the game. So anyone looking for a positive thing to put their child in, this is the camp for you.
J1S Baseball Academy. Healing the youth and saving the future, one swing at a time.